record companies. Like it's the one.
Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on last year's national champion, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Gamecocks about to kick it away and get this season started. Coming out with it, it's low. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Judicials offense will have the football first. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Judicials are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Sticks it in his belly. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Now on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Goes to the option. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Those two not on the same officials send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So South Carolina's offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to instead of letting the defense.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Judicials can really attack on this second and short. To give to the big fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Punt is on its way. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's the pressure. Looking for a big gain. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Here comes the option. Now the toss. He has the first and still on his feet. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
On the option. He'll do it himself. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's York. They didn't get a whole lot of yardage there, but the big fullback slammed his way and got what he could.
Hey, listen, that's what you're supposed to do, catch the football. I'm not expecting that guy to catch the ball and make big plays after he catches it, but catch it, give me some positive yards, mission accomplished.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Buffalo went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Bulls always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry up. Keep it on the ground. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now.
Might be changing the route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's got an open man. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They want to get this defense on its heels. Right back to the well. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the grab. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the 1st half.
Largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. First play of the period, 1st down here. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They go right back to it. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
South Carolina Gamecocks.
Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
The Gamecocks get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. They won their first national championship last year, something I know many in the fan base thought would never happen. And now, also for the first time, they're the hunted. How do you handle that over the course of the season?
You got to raise your sense of urgency, no question about it. David, every day this offseason has felt like a celebration on campus for their fans. Winning that title a year ago, but now you've got to know you've got the target on your back.
I get that. I understand that. But if you're a fan, keep celebrating, baby, because you got your first natty, man. It's fantastic. Whatever happens this year, who cares? You got a ring. You were the Kings.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. He gets it so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. Trying to get it to the marker. Breaks the tackle. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback may change this route. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He wants it all. He's got it. And he's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line. They'll stop him at the 1. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Getting set for the point after. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They've got to get to work to keep up with this offensive explosion, already down 21-3. Gets it past the marker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I talked to my baby while she was on break. We back, season 3, game 1. New players, new faces, some old faces.
And this is a great way to do it.
You're right.
Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run,
I like
get the
the
juices
faces
going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches tonight.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
We got 3 quarterbacks.
So now it's 2nd and long.
First quarterback threw it, interception, second quarterback.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
Touchdown, strings out.
And how about the work up front by
Running
that
back
big
and touch the
defensive
field.
line? The deep thinking brings some heat on
Real
3rd
big,
and long
fine,
from the
like
44.
a couple
We've
touches.
reached the 2-minute timeout,
So you
and
got a
a score on
touchdown.
this drive would do wonders for their confidence. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Judicials want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On the option. The pitch. Headed to the end zone. He's up to 51 yards rushing already here in the 1st half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Try to get it to the edge. They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. They'll send the back in motion.
Oh, you let him get by you.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Judicials.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Keeps it on the draw. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking left. It's caught. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The kickoff team is on the field. Ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Just an outstanding return there, and really sets up his... defense nicely. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the...
Turning it on! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any
And the Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Jones to throw. Lets it fly. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up second down.
On the run, still looking. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play. Now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be very careful about this third down play call.
Fires into the end
Oh,
zone.
wow.
And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. A long way to go on 4th and goal. Might be calling a hot route. The snap sets up the throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. There he goes. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's going to fire deep. Got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Quarterback making checks. Jones wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. On the ground. Touchdown Gamecocks! And the pummeling has started.
And it's been more of the same in the second half of this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 7 over Utah. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
The Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. The score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
He's going to get loose. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change it.
He makes a grab. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Gamecocks.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Breaks into the open. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The option look. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the run, it's O'Neal. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. It'll be 3rd and long. On the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right?
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, South Carolina. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the running back. Creates a little space. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Let's go. Let's go, Bob. Let's go, Bob.
He's at the 20.
Let's go, Bob.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. They'll run the screen. Plows through the defense. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on 2nd down. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Got enough for the 1st. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Slithers into space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Goes to the option. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have...
He's going to let it go. Makes a catch on the route. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Snatches it on the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what...
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever... however they want.
Back
This
check
lead
some of the
has ballooned.
streaky.
When you start a season off, you want
Man, I
to
think
build
I got my
momentum. You want to
quarterback.
defeat an opponent and beat them
Oh, damn
badly.
about it
That's
overall.
exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's low. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grab near the sticks. It's Coates. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if he's going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
The Judicials need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. He'll pitch it. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Judicials will call on their punt team. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, Bill. But they had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over.
Came
Right?
off
It's
the
just
bench.
the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
It's caught downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play, and here they come again. Still looking on the move. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Good,
And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel group has there been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
That's a tough one. What are you doing?
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. How in the world did he miss that? We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls it in. It's York. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll set up to throw. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Looking for the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very...
That is an actual